that you can identify these letters, it is time for us to learn how to write in Roman numerals. Let's start. I stands for 1, right? Good. I stands for what? This stands for 2. How? This one is what? We know it is 1. The other one is also 1. When you add, it becomes what? 1 plus 1 is 2. This stands for 3 because this stands for 1, this stands for another 1, this stands for another 1. So when you add, it is 3. This stands for 1. We know that. V stands for 5, right? Good. Now watch me closely and listen. Whenever a smaller number appears before a larger number, in Roman numerals we subtract. Whenever the smaller number appears before the larger number, we always subtract. Now the larger number is what? Is 5. The smaller number is 1. 1 is coming before 5, so we subtract 5 minus 1. So 5 minus 1 is what? Is 4. So IV stands for 4. Do you understand? Good. Now V stands for 5. Do you understand? Good. Now tell me, what is I? How about this? What does it stand for? How about this? How about this? What does it stand for? Why? Can you explain why? How about this? Now give me I5. Give me another I5. V stands for 5. I stands for 1. So 5 plus 1 is what? 6. What does that mean? That means VI is what? Is 6. Good. V stands for 5. I is 1. This one is also another 1. So what do? We had 5, 6, 7. So VII is what? Is 7. Good. This is 5. This is 1. This is 1. This is another 1. So when we add, it becomes what? 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So VII is what? Is 8. You can say it. Now this stands for what? 1. What is X? X stands for 10. What did I tell you? Whenever a smaller number appears before a larger number, what do? We subtract. Good. So 10 minus 1 is what? Is 9. Do you understand? Good. Now tell me, this stands for what? How about this? How about this? How about this? Can you explain why? Good. Now give me I5. Give me another I5. So we know that 10 is X, right? Good. So how do we write 11? Remember, 11 is just 10 plus 1, right? We know 10 to be X. and 1 to be I. So xi is 11. It is very easy. So how do we write 12? We know that 12 is what? 10 plus 2. 10 is x, 2 is ii. So xii is 12. Now tell me, how do we write 13? How do we write 13? 13 is 10 plus 3, right? And 10 is what? X. And 3 is what? I. Do you understand? Good. Now, I'm not going to write the rest for you. You are going to do that yourself. You need to calm down and learn to write the rest yourself. Okay? Good. So 1 is I, 2 is what? I. 3 is, what is 4? Good. What is 5? What is 6? 7. 8. 9. 10. 11 is what? 10 plus 1. So x stands for 10, 1 stands for, so this is 11. 12 is 10 plus 2. So how do we write 10 plus 2? Thirteen is 10 plus 3. So how do we write 10 plus 3? Then 14 is 10 plus 4. So how do we write 10 plus 4? This is 10. And what is 4? Good. 15 is 10 plus 5. So how do we write that? This is 10 and this is 5. That makes it what? 15. 16 is what? 10 plus 6. So how do we write 10 plus 6? This is 10. What is 6? 6 is VI. Good. 17 is 10 plus 7. So how do we write that? This is 10. Then 7. 7 is 5 plus 2, right? 5 and 2. How do we write 18? 18 is 10 plus 8. So 10 and 8. How do we write 19? 19 is 10 plus 9. This is 10, then 9. 20 is 10 plus 10. So this is 10 and this is another 10. So this is 20. Did you get them right? If you didn't get this right, I need you to watch this video over again and practice writing 1 to 20. Okay?